The night is dark and full of frights. And when you're a student on a college campus, sometimes it can be a scary place to be after sundown. Here are a few stories of students who vanished into thin air while on their way back from school. Anya went to a small private university nestled in the woods outside of a big city. It was the kind of place where everyone knew your name and the dining hall food was pretty good. But lately, she'd been feeling a little uneasy. A series of strange things had been happening around campus, and no one was talking about them. First, there was the unsettling sound of footsteps in the attic above her dorm room at night. Then people started going missing. At first, it was just the usual. A freshman disappeared after a party, turned up 2 days later in a ditch by the side of the road. A jock vanished after a late-night practice, only to be found asleep in his car with a flat tire. But then the disappearances started to feel more sinister. The campus was placed under a police lockdown after a string of students were found unconscious in their beds, drained of all their blood. But when they went to the hospital, doctors found that they were completely fine. And then Anya noticed something else strange. All the missing students were on the dean's list, and when she looked out for the first time since her classes started, she realized that the dean's office window was boarded up. Michael was a pre-med student at a university known for its party scene. The campus was huge, sprawling over 200 acres of land outside a major city. There were rumors that the party scene was actually a front for some kind of cult activity. Michael had never seen anything like that. But one night, he got separated from his friends after a fight broke out at a party and he couldn't find his way back to his dorm. The campus was pitch black, the streetlights flickering, and when he finally made it back to his dorm, he was shaken to his core. He could have sworn he saw a shadowy figure watching him from the trees. When he told his friends about it, they all laughed at him and said that he'd been seeing things. But then another student went missing after a party, and then another and another. Soon the entire campus was on edge, wondering if there was some kind of monster living in the woods near campus. These are terrifying tales of college campuses across the United States. But there's one thing that all these stories have in common: a sinister force that's always lurking just out of sight waiting to strike. So if you're ever on a college campus at night, better watch your back because you never know what might be lurking in the shadows.